Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing an Ezreal game, and almost said Ari here. He is on Skype with everyone on his team except for Master Yi, so with Ari, Fiddlesticks and Udyr. And yeah, we're going bottom lane here. And we are going up against... I have no idea, to be honest. Seems Jarvan and I don't know, Fiddlesticks, something like that. So this is right off of this screen. Everyone who doesn't want to see the low-level games, yeah, you should just close this one and open another one, because this is there are no junglers. There are 4 teleports. Yeah, you're going to know what kind of game this is. Anyway, Master Yi seems to be AFK for the moment. Maybe not even connected. And we are going to invade some bushes here. And probably someone is going to be stupid enough to run into this. Obviously this never works once you get into a decent elo. And people spend their time early game with, well, more fruitful business. But we will have to see if someone actually... Oh, that was my mistake apparently. So yeah, Fiddlesticks indeed going to run in here for first blood. And Fiddlesticks... Yeah, he didn't have flash. Fiddlesticks is required to have flash for his ultimate. Because once you ult somewhere, you want to flash well onto the spot that the enemy is, because they are going to, yeah, for example, if you go from here and go into this lane, so this would be maximum range, and then you can flash onto your enemies. Anyway, sorry about that, I wasn't quick enough on the mute button there. Yeah, we're going to see them go up against Fiddlesticks and Fiora. Something I really didn't expect, but then again, I didn't know there weren't any junglers in this game, so yeah, it's all good, it's all good. So Udyr just standing there, soaking up the experience and going to harass here. And going on to, once again, Fiddlesticks, which is a really good target. Fiddlesticks starting a drain and then realizing, yeah, that's probably not the best idea in the world. And backing off again. So, yeah, Udyr at pretty low health already, low mana. Is going to have to stay back a little or heal up. Would have been better if he started off with boots and potions, because that way he could have done more. But now he's like 60% health, and yeah, it's not going to be really effective anymore to tower dive with him. Wow, almost getting the kill there. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, apparently Fiora just staying in, and yeah, I have no idea what she was doing there. And Fiddlesticks is going to get killed. Come on, come on, come on! Yeah, there we go. Not even getting the assist there, the Ezreal. Could have, of course, used the Essence Flux to speed up or whatever you do on his ally, and that way he would have gotten an assist. And the assist adds 58.33% of the gold. I don't know why it's such a strange amount, but that's apparently what it is. Yeah, I was just wondering why it used to be 70%. It always was 70%, and everyone kept saying 70%, but then I was wondering why I never saw like 210 gold, for example, on a normal kill. We always see less. So I kind of search for it, and this was the amount it came up with. Yeah, I personally I have no idea what the exact amount is, so whether it is different for each kill, so or if it's yeah, something that is indeed a stationary number, but just, or a constant number, but just less than I anticipated or I thought. So, because there is no jungler, there is no risk in pushing the lane. The good thing is that the enemy will lose gold to the turret. Obviously, it would be better if the lane would be here, because with their domination they currently have, they can completely own the enemy once they come into last hit. And now you're going to give these 6 minions to the enemy, giving them an opportunity to actually do something, to actually get the last hits here, and that really isn't necessary. So once again, if you want to get better at this game, you need to learn to last hit, not just last hit as in killing minions. No, last hit as in getting the only the last hit on champions. So yeah, that was kind of silly on Ezreal's part. He was oh, yeah, she did get the kill. Yeah, Ezreal attacked a couple of times from the bush here onto the minions, and that reveals everyone inside of the bush, so they could see where Udyr was, and therefore Udyr was still standing there, but shouldn't have been standing there at all. And if only he had that ultimate a few seconds earlier, he would have been able to pick off whatever her name is, Fiora. So could have shot his ultimate across the map somewhere. Because, yeah, well, top laners are still there. And they are also pushing, so everyone happily just farming up and getting some kills. I would really like this game to be like this all the time. Because here you see a lot of kills, also a lot of mistakes, but yeah, it is just really more effective to be more passive and of course to have a jungler. But apart from that, it would be really nice to see more kills in the pro games. Some of the pro games actually lasted for like 15 minutes on the latest IEM. It lasted for like 15 minutes before the first blood was there, and in the end game it was like 6-4 or something like that, and that is just ridiculous. Everything revolves around killing the minions nowadays, and it would really be nice if the game would be a little more aggressive like that. But I guess if you cannot even balance your champions or create a new map, then you certainly cannot anticipate what changes in items and abilities are going to do to your game. Anyway, nicely played here. Udyr getting really low, but yeah, he could have just... yeah, no, he's out of mana. No. Never mind. Could have ran past the turret, but wouldn't have gotten the kill because he was completely out of mana. And needs to go back here. So Udyr is going to go back first, and then once Udyr is back, I'm assuming Ezreal will go back. Oh, nice flash, Rice. Nice flash into nothing. Into auto attack. Yeah, flash into auto attack not as impressive as flash into rune prison, of course. And yeah, it seems that this Fiddlesticks is doing a lot better than enemy Fiddlesticks. Although this guy is doing very well for himself. So let's see what we're up to now. Oh, while we see Ezreal being harassed a little bit. Ezreal not shooting his Q in there because he only has one Q left. He should have really gone back much earlier, because he's completely out of mana and he cannot hold them off now. And now he has to go back with a huge minion wave incoming. Which is never good, obviously. So one of his teammates is teleporting in. It is Master Yi. And Master Yi is not really going to be able to do a whole lot here. Ezreal, dude, go back. Now. Hit the B key. Come on, you can do it. Anyhow, yeah, he is probably going to do that. He must realize that he has no mana to do anything. And he is at half his health, so... Anyhow, yeah, there's really no time for me to check this properly. So, Udyr is doing well, Ezreal is doing well, Fiddlesticks is doing well. Main-wise, it's Ezreal and Fiddlesticks who are the highest here. Mastery not too far behind. And on the enemy team, really nobody is doing well in the minions. Ryze has a significant advantage over, well, for example, this Fiddlesticks. But nobody is really at the 40, 22 being the maximum. And only Malphite doing well in the kills. So as soon as they get to the late game, Malphite will no longer be very much help to the enemies. He can of course still get kills and do some damage, but he's not one of the hyper carries where yeah, the hyper carries are the ones that if they get fed, they completely dominate the game. So they are based on items, and the more items they get, the more damage they do, which is true for everyone. But yeah, you know the ones. I mean, Tryndamere, Karthus, those kind of champions. So catch someone. Come on, guys. It's been like 2 minutes without a kill. That's not supposed to happen. So yeah, hitting both of the champions here, and are they actually going to pick them off? Yes, there we go. Picking off both of them. Was kind of close, but it was good enough, so that's good. All of the minions coming in at half health because of his ultimate, of course. He shot his ultimate on the two champions, and then it follows all the way down the line, and apparently got all of these minions. So, where are we going? We're going to mid lane? No. Maybe... We're going after Ryze. That's cool. So now at a decent amount of mana. Obviously the mana immune is not really used on the higher levels. But it really doesn't matter, you can take whatever you want, that's what the items are for. It's just that it is not the most efficient item on him. But if your playstyle requires you to have it, then by all means get it. Especially if you have no jungler, so you never get blue buff. Or there is no blue buff to give away. Yeah, you're not going to spend all of that time killing blue buff. So you might as well just go for the mana immune. And as I said, it may not be the best item, the most efficient item, because you spend a lot of money on mana that you don't really need. It is still a pretty decent item. By the way, for those of you who don't know, if you get the mana immune and the Archangel Staff, then you only get the 1000 gold bonus once. So yeah, they made this keyword the unique keyword. Yeah, that works differently for each of the items, because for some items it means that you can only stack that particular item once to get that bonus, so you never get that bonus twice. For others it means that you get the bonus only on one of the items. So the mana immune versus Archangel Staff would be an example of the second one, and the first one would be, for example, the gold items, which have a unique passive, because, well, a lot of the uniques are passives. But yeah, they have a unique passive that that doesn't stack with the same item, but it does stack with other items. So if you have multiple Heart of Gold, you only get the 1 gold per 10 seconds. No, that's not it. It's 5 gold per 10 seconds. But if you have Heart of Golds and Cage's Lucky Pick, then you get 10 gold per 10 seconds. So you get the bonus twice. And yeah, the same keywords is used for both, so they should really make 2 keywords for those, because, well, it's 2 different things. Because according to the definition of unique, it should be either the one or the other. I don't know how they defined it, but it is kind of annoying that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. For example, Spell Vamp is now a unique on the Revolver, but Revolver still works with... so if you have a Revolver and you have a Will of the Ancients, they still work together. So, don't know what that is. But anyhow, since most of you already closed this video by now, which is fine. I make this video for all kinds of people, and some people like to see these low level games. I like to see them every now and then, because they're fun. Because they have a lot of kills in them, they also have a lot of misplays in them, but that's what makes it fun. If everyone keeps playing the best ever, for example here, the drain into drain, how cool is that? Draining each other, that is too good. You never see those kinds of things in the high level games, because you never get to see 2 fiddlesticks in one game. So kill this dude already, man. Yeah, whatever. They're not going for him. Could have easily killed him, since Fiddlesticks was tanking the turret anyway. And now he's going for him, but there's nobody there anymore. So that was kind of futile. But, okay. Sending the minions in to kill the turret. Nobody's going to pick those up. And they are going for Dragon here. Yeah, they are on Skype, so they should be able to communicate these kind of things. And they really should be doing Dragon. I mean, Dragon has a lot of gold, and even though CLG no longer values Dragon that high, it is still a very high price target. And you should really consider it as one of the major objectives here. The only reason that CLG doesn't regard it as being worth their time is because... oh wow. Lots of damage going down. Because they are afraid of losing the team fight that you always get when you want to contest the dragon. And because of that, because they are afraid of losing the team fight, they say, well, it's better to lose one dragon than to lose a team fight and a dragon. And since the chances of you winning the team fights are about 50-50, yeah, you can choose not to fight for it. And they are getting dragon here. So the team did get dragon. I was following around Master Yi for some reason. I don't really know why. There wasn't really a whole lot of thought process behind that. Anyhow, we're going to see some some damage going off here, some damage going off here. So Master Yi is not in the Skype call, and he is all alone, so that is probably not a coincidence. Yeah, Master Yi should of course have gone to this side with his Elf Strike. Still wouldn't have saved him probably, because Fiddlesticks came in, but yeah, it would have been better to get out that way. And yes, it is always the same. It's a team game, dude. So Fiddlesticks running in with his ultimate here. And they are going to get some kills at least. Fiora, come on, Fiora should die. Yeah, there we go. So Ari got nuked down there. Pretty hard. And now eventually the what's his name, dies as well. Oh, getting silenced while trying to get his ultimate. Very nicely done by Fiddlesticks. That was very nicely done. You do have plenty of time to do that, but in this case, because of all the mess that was going on screen, because you have a lot of graphical noise in this game, a lot of things going on at the same time, and yeah, he spotted the ultimate going off and immediately silenced him. Of course, you have a silence and a fear, so you have two skills as Fiddlesticks to prevent that ultimate. And yeah, it's really easy to disrupt it if people do it like this. That's why you should always do it inside of a bush, and preferably a bush you know has no ward in it. And oh, a missed ultimate from Malphite, but I'm not going on to it because there are 3 champions here. And now it's 4 versus 3, so now you might as well just kill them. So 4 versus 4 for the briefest amount of time. But yeah, now it's 3 versus 1 here, and yeah, nicely done. And that's the good thing if you're on Skype together and you actually have a strategy, because at this point, yeah, they're really fed. It's 21 to 17, so they're not that far ahead. But that's mainly because, well, they have a 1/6 Ahri, who isn't going to do a whole lot with her 24 million kills. But sure, the rest, 8 and 1 Ezreal is going to do a lot of damage. The 8 and 6 Udyr is going to do a lot of damage. And of course Fiddlesticks has been proven to be very effective. And yeah, we don't see the huge amounts of minions. Normally we would see the 200 mark here. But yeah, I like these low level games because it's more about fighting than it is about farming. And I think this is what the game should really be about. Come on, Udyr, stun him, kill him. Yeah, obviously he wasn't going to survive that, but if he immediately attacked the Jarvan once he ulted on him, he would have probably gotten the kill there. But yeah, wanted to stay alive, which is an obvious reaction, but since you cannot get out of it, there's no real reason not to attack him. Anyhow, yeah, we're all standing around in middle now and hoping that someone will come here, or no, come on, get the red buff. So now with the Triforce, Trinity Force, and Trinity Force made him able to slow that Fiddlesticks, and that was a really nice ultimate from Fiddlesticks once again, doing a good job on his ultimates, and indeed doing it from the bushes so he cannot get interrupted. Also, it cannot get spotted, and he should really get out of here. Come on, get him! No, not aggressive enough to actually get that. But that's okay. You don't have to be, as I said, you don't have to fully get every available chance to kill someone. As long as you're doing better than the rest, then it's okay. Did he really just ult again? I have no idea. It seems because the purple thing, I think, is the ultimate, and only the ultimate, but I'll have to keep an eye on that. But he might have used his ultimate again there. And yeah, there's the life drain, not a really good moment to do that. This would be a much better moment to do that, and indeed it is back up, so he did get that off, and they're going to get a kill here. Nicely done. 2 guys waiting here. And Ezreal, nicely drawn them out. He of course still had his flash up and his arcane shift, so he wasn't going to die anytime soon. But yeah, checking the bush for enemies, and since if you're not going to die, yeah, now it is a different matter, because now he's low health, and if now someone would dive on him, he might die. But since he has 2 flash effects up, it's probably going to be okay. So going to get some more farm, which is always good. Getting more farm is always good in every part of the game. So yeah, never, or try never to stand still for too long. To stand, don't stand in bushes unless you're the support, or you have a very specific reason for doing so. But you should really just try to keep farming, even when you're running around with your whole team. If you meet a minion wave like this, you should always get it. And here, yeah, they are. The 4 of them are standing in a bush waiting for nothing, because one of them is top, and the others are not going to be stupid enough to run into that bush. And that's just going to cost you a whole lot of farm if you do that too much. So Ezreal is coming in, has all of his skills back up, full mana, full health, almost full health, not actually full health. And he is going to catch this guy, immediately getting the slow proc off of his Trinity Force. And yeah, they get an easy kill there. So yeah, they're going to run behind this dude, and yeah, this dude is pretty dead, with 16 million things coming his way, and now nobody has any skills left. That is kind of cute, but yeah, just kill him. Yeah, he does no damage. I mean, this guy has yeah, no AP. Well, virtually no AP. 15 from that, 40 from that. That's not going to be good enough to kill an entire team. While this guy has 204 AP. So anyway, it's a surrender. Obviously, they were way ahead, and yeah, I thought it was pretty fun to see. And I know many people don't like to see this, but yeah, you can see that if you start the game and it says games from viewers, then it is probably going to be a low level game. And yeah, furthermore, I most of the times pull up the score screen, and if there are no junglers like now, then yeah, you shouldn't bother watching it if you only want to see the high level gameplay. Anyway, I enjoyed it personally, so I hope everyone that's still watching enjoyed it as well. I will see you next time. GG.